Hi everyone, delonewolf here, and while I'm underway towards the Dixie to buy some stuff, I thought I'd have a small chat about EVE Online and then maybe gaming in general a little bit. It's a bit of a filler episode. It's pretty quiet in EVE Online at the moment. I wish there were some live events or anything like that to report, but I guess CCP is focusing a lot on FanFest. So let's start out with the latest patch with the new Neocom. It looks pretty good in my opinion. A lot of people seem to think that it's not sci-fi looking enough compared to movies. Of course, you're perfectly right. This is a bit like a Windows looking feature in here. But keep in mind, of course, that a system like what you see in the movies is not really meant to be practical. It's just meant to look good, while the user interface in EVE Online still has to remain at least a little bit workable. So I think they did a pretty good job of it. Personally, what I prefer is how small you can make it. The way I have it here, it's as small as possible, pretty minimalistic, and the icons are like small buttons, so I think I like it this way the best. Moving on to PvP, I know you guys definitely like the PvP videos. Unfortunately, I've been really busy in the last few weeks, so I haven't really had the time or the energy to go out there and do a lot of PvP. It takes, for a Care Bear like me, it actually takes a significant effort just to go out there and try to shoot some people. So with how busy it has been lately, I haven't really been able to do that. But there's some good news on the horizon though. The bastards are organizing another Drunk Roam, so that's scheduled for Friday next week, 2100 EVE Online time. I'm going to put a link to the blog of Flash Fresh, who is the organizer of the event, in case you guys want to give that a try. The last two that I've been were pretty fun. The advantage of me not going out to PvP though is that my clone has been that has been active is the one with +4 implants, so my skill points have been racking up quite nicely, and I can actually use the Ogre 2 drones now, so I'm eager to test out how the Ogre 2 compares to the Sentry drones that I've been using so far. I'm going to try to run a few missions with the Dominics and just compare to see how these Ogres perform, as I've just learned how to use them. Where was I? Templar 1, yep, it's the third book. I'm skipping the second book, but I'm reading Templar 1 at the moment. From my experience so far, I'm about halfway through the book. It's just as accessible as Empyrean Age, so a pretty easy read, nothing too hard. And I'm hoping to get it finished pretty soon and then be able to give you guys a small review on that. What else was there that I wanted to cover, because I took a few notes before I started. Hulkageddon, pretty quiet on that front so far, so nobody really knows when or if Hulkageddon is coming at the moment, which of course speculating on that it will happen in February, but that's just a few days off, is what I've been basing my trade strategy on for the last few weeks, I'd say. So at the moment it's a big unknown. I still think we could see a Hulkageddon and thus some impact on the mineral market, but I'm not really sure, and I'm just about to come into the Dixie as we speak, so I'm just going to finish that up and then quickly duck, and then we can have a look at this mineral market. In the meantime, maybe, well, I'm just about to jump, so let's not go to the market right now. There we go. Let's just head for the station, finish the assembly plant, and the one that's always interesting is the Plex, of course, so let's quickly have a look. Whoa, 476 buy orders, 486 sell orders. That's a lot higher from last time. So the rise is still on, and it even has matched or overtaken the previous record. So plexes are still going up quite rapidly. That not so good if you want to run your EVE time on Plex. 480, almost 500 million. That's here at this price point. That's pretty damn high for a Plex, and that in an actual inflation of only 1%. That's pretty surprising. So let's have a look at the mineral market, which is what I'm most invested in. Mostly I have a lot of titanium, maybe topping off a little bit, but buy orders 394 up to 4 ISK, just 3 jumps away. Is that still high sec? Yeah, that's still high sec, so that's not bad actually. Maybe a plateau at this point, but if we see Hulkageddon in the coming month, there might be a nice sell opportunity. I also have a nice stock of Mexalon at the moment that has known a pretty good rise, and it also is showing the same plateau. Buy orders of 46.70 pretty much. That's not bad. That could yield me a lot of ISK. Maybe look out, might get to 50 if Hulkageddon comes. So that's the big unknown in my investment strategy at the moment, but I'm ready to move all my stocks and sell them at a good price. Well, let's see, what I wanted to buy was at least a couple of Ogre 2, so let's quickly do that. 728 here. I think they were a bit more expensive in Solitude, where I have my Ishtar, so I'm going to buy 10 of them here, and then once I get the high sec to high sec wormhole, I'll be able to move 5 of them to my Ishtar. What else do I need? Some silicon for my PI. So let's see. That's not a lot of sellers. One at 750. I'll buy 5,000 of these. And there was something else, of course, like you Class A mining crystals. Come on, Class A mining crystals too. I'm going to buy another 6 of these, so I can mine some more and get some more Mexalon. And there we go. Let's set the destination to Yona. And finally, a last topic that I did want to cover. That's not EVE related, but it's another game that I'm really looking forward to, which is Diablo 3. And there was actually an article on mmorpg.com that I read today about a developer blog post concerning the development of Diablo 3. So they are going to cut out the companion scrolls out of the game for release. Now a lot of people jumped to conclusions and thought that this meant that your Templar companion would not be in the game. This is actually not true. The Templar, so an NPC that helps you in fighting, is called a follower, I believe. So what the system is actually about, these companion scrolls, is where you can summon some small creatures that will loot the gold drops for you. So I think that that's not really a big deal, the scrapping of this feature. But what did catch my eye is the sentence that they used. The reasoning behind scrapping this feature was to move the game closer to a release date rather than further away. So I think I'll of course, with Blizzard you never know, but I'll put this in the column of hints towards a release date coming up relatively soon. I'm definitely hoping for it. I'm sure if any of you are also Diablo fans, you're really waiting for a release date, and I'll take this as a small sign that the release date might be a bit closer. With Blizzard, that there might be some sort of pressure on them to get the game out there. I'm thinking the annual pass thing they did with World of Warcraft, where you sub for a whole year and then you would get Diablo 3 for free. This does mean, in my opinion, that they can't wait or delay Diablo 3 too long, and so the sign that they are cutting some features which are, well, changes that are not really that impacting, but that they're still deciding to scrap this. might be a sign that we'll see a release date soon. Anyways, I'm hoping for that. And that's it for this small Eve talk, and I'll see you all next time.